being of a force. Thank you, Darlene. She is a force for good and change, indefatigable, intentional, effective. Happy Labor Day! Good morning, Labor family. It is so good to be with you. I'm so grateful again to Darlene and the Greater Boston Labor Council for bringing us together today. Y'all, you know, the labor table is a long one. This movement is a big one. And I look forward to this day every year when we come together, when we break bread, we convene, we rally, and we renew in the fight for workers' rights, because workers' rights are human rights. I sincerely love in this movement that we greet one another as brothers, as sisters, as siblings, because it reminds us that we are all connected. Whether you are a hotel worker, or at the airport, or at a coffee shop, at a university, a college, a work site, in government, whether you are young, old, black, white, AAPI, Latino, indigenous, disabled, immigrant, or LGBTQ. Whether you're in a hospital, our destinies are tied because we are one human family. And that's why, family, this morning we're out here in these streets in solidarity with our local 26 siblings, the hotel workers out here standing up for their basic rights and dignities. It is not lost on anyone in this city block right here the sacrifices that individual workers and families have to make to authorize a strike. It is a step that you take in deep solidarity with your fellow workers when management loses sight of your basic humanity, takes your labor for granted, and you have no other options. Day in and day out, you show up. You clock in at jobs that are essential but far too often rendered invisible. You prepare and serve food. You crease bed sheets and fold towels. You haul luggage. You spend long hours on your feet. You are the backbone of our communities and our community. You, in our economy, you keep this city running. You do that. You did that. And what do you ask for in return? To be able to make ends meet? To be able to pay the rent and buy the groceries that your grandkids need? And what do the Marriott and Hilton and Omni ask for? Your labor at pennies on the dollar. Wages that don't do you justice, unpredictable schedules that destabilize your families and rob you of your peace of mind. If my granddaddy was here, he would say, "Grandbaby, make it plain." Let's tell the truth. Rent on a decent two-bed is $3,000 in this city if you're lucky. A can of formula to feed your kid is $30. Paid leave, which should be a human right, is nearly unheard of. Full-time child care is $2,000 a month if you've got a good deal. This city is fueled by your hard work, and employers need to act like it. But right now, as the kids say, the math is not mathing. The workers of this city deserve and demand a livable wage, an honest wage, and employers that treat you with the dignity and respect that you deserve. Know that this Congresswoman values and sees your labor. But not only that, true enough, I give a damn about your labor, but I really give a damn about your lives, that of your families, and the communities that you call home. Now I know that the calendar today reads that today is Labor Day. But know that Labor Day for this Congresswoman and everyone here today is every day, 360 days a year. You deserve policies that reflect your lived experiences, government that's helpful, harmful, and people in office who have walked in your shoes. Some of you may be aware, and I can still keenly remember when I was a hotel worker at the Marriott for 6 years, getting up at 4 a.m., walking to work in the dark, preparing for a double shift in a uniform that still wore the stains of the work the night before. My shoes worn down, my back aching. I was weary, but I was resolved because I dreamed of a better life, a different one for me, my mother, and our family. Dreams matter. Imagination is essential. Throughout history, every movement has taught us that you need 3 things. You need imagination. And we are just audacious enough to dream that at the end of the day, you deserve to still have the energy and the time to tuck your baby in at night, to go over their homework, to play with them. This labor movement, we have enough imagination. We are just audacious enough to dream and believe that we deserve to be able to take our family on vacation once a year. This labor movement has enough imagination, is audacious enough to dream that you can save for college, that you can take care of a sick spouse or an aging parent. Every movement needs 3 things: imagination, strategy. This movement has the strategy to actualize those dreams. And let me tell you, our siblings have the stamina to be on this picket line day in and day day out. If we don't get it, if we don't get that contract, what are we going to do? Shut it down. This movement has the stamina, and it has the strategy and the strength. I'm so grateful to be in community with you today, to stand in solidarity with you always. Together we are building a more just country, commonwealth, where workers are treated fairly, where you can age in community, you know your kids are safe, your schools are funded, our educators celebrated, and we take care of our people because we are one human family. A more just world is possible. Do you believe in the dream? Do you still have the imagination? We are building it together right now. And we, Labor family, we are not going back. Happy Labor Day, family.